I need it.
It's all good. I've been dealing with a raid member that's had computer issues for the past week and a half.
Fuck that guy. He's out.
Yeah, we cleared without her, so now we have
Yep.
to backtrack. So that's gonna be
Oh,
fun.
for ultimates.
Yep.
Put me in, coach.
Are you guys
Yeah, no,
doing? Are you guys doing another different fight, or are you gonna do this? Just everybody get weapons.
No, everyone. It's only one token, one weapon.
No, I mean, are you gonna get
Oh.
multiple clears for more weapons?
Yeah, we are doing multiple because I think we're just doing it until we no longer want to do it as a raid.
That's
But I
fair.
don't know if we're tackling other ultimates or not. I would like to.
Well, now that you got your foot, and it's just kind of like, fuck it.
But I just about pulled my hair out with my raid group, so I don't know.
Damn.
All right. So
Looks like, yep, stream is
last
on.
week, you guys successfully exited the theater area. Dealt with some rumblings in the ground, although was nothing too concerning. And found yourself stepping through the back door of the Pink Palace Apartments, only to find yourself stepping through the front doors of a very familiar school you guys had just, I guess, graduated summer school from a couple of days ago, because you guys did have several long rests. Um, Ricky is very determined that the school setting is set several years back because his trophy is not in the trophy case. But with Zaz's deduction, it's most likely current event, like a current setting for the school. You guys wandered around, found yourself in the gym, defeated a couple of zombies, found some seemingly cool weapons. You don't know yet. You haven't had a long rest to attune. And then you made your way to the cafeteria. Upon entering the cafeteria, you found a terrified YB being harassed by more zombies. And you guys learned that he also came through the same portal you did, but just only maybe a handful of minutes ago versus yours several days ago. And after that encounter, you guys made your way out of the cafeteria, and I do believe you are looking to head towards the library. Or your
Yes, I believe. Well, we should
decisions
probably.
can change.
Did we question YB at the end of the last session? I don't believe so, right?
Say that again.
We did like a little bit,
We
but
did
he
like
was
a
like
little
pretty.
bit of
He was
like
like pretty
question,
shaken up.
like interrogating YB about like what the fuck they're doing here, right? Like I know
He told you, yeah, so he told you that he was woken up by his grandmother saying that there's something wrong going on with Coraline and to check on her in the middle of the
Right.
night, and kicked him out of the house. And so he begrudgingly made his way to the Pink Palace Apartments, only to find that the living room is in an awful state of mess. Um, you guys can assume it's much like how the mess, the same type of mess that you guys encountered when you came down from the second floor, and went through the crawl space just like you guys did.
Okay. Oh wait, he told us that he went
Yes.
through the crawl space.
Yes.
Okay, okay. And yeah, I asked last time he didn't have button eyes, which was important.
Correct.
Um.
Whoops.
So, was there? Do you guys feel like we need any other information from him before we go to the library?
I mean, he seems like super confused because he had like just shown up and then he's surrounded. So I don't know how much more like good information we can get.
Yep.
So we start like asking about like the history of the last event, I guess, right?
I think he said that he doesn't really know what happened.
Right.
What is it that you're trying to find out?
Like
His
the
credit card number and social security number. I want to steal his identity. I don't know.
You guys can see this art room text, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Not adjusting to the text size that I want, but that's fine. Not
That's
like this
fine.
is a well-drawn map anyway.
Looks pretty good to me. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of the feeling that we should keep searching, I guess. But that's just me.
Yeah, I think we should keep searching.
I'm also down to continue
Does the
searching.
school look like totally normal? It's not like peeling apart or anything, right?
Say that again.
Does the school look totally normal? It's not like
Yes.
peeling apart or anything like that.
Um, you do feel like the occasional rumble beneath your feet, but nothing that you see that like paint peeling off the side of the house or whatever that you were when you were outside. It looks pretty normal aside from the occasional rumble. Nothing so much to like knock you off your feet or anything like that.
I mean, that missing trophy knocks me off my feet. Um, Personally, I think we keep moving, but I guess that's up to you guys. I'm kind of like, I feel like we should keep looking. Also, I
Yeah,
just don't know what else to ask.
yeah, I think we should keep moving. It's either the art room or the library. I think Jay wanted to go to the library, right?
Yeah, I'm good to go wherever, but yeah, the library was where
Okay.
I thought we were heading.
Oops, sorry.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the library with YB in tow. He's just kind of the entire time staying pretty quiet. He's kind of like fumbling with his hands, looking really nervous, still looking very confused. I'm definitely unsure what the hell is going on. And he just trails behind you guys. All right, so we're gonna make our way to the library. Oh. Yeah, and then you can find yourselves here. Oh, let me pull up my notes real quick. Where is it? Okay, so. Oh, right, and I don't know what. Zaz could not pull his token up, and me could not pull his token up for some weird reason. Everybody else is fine though.
It's because I'm
Yeah.
banned, huh?
Shadow ban.
Powers have been taken away.
No. You arrive at the library that you come to know over the years. For Jay, this library probably isn't the biggest library that you've ventured through. For others, such as Rolik, this is a really big space filled with lots and lots of books you've never seen or read. Like, that's a hell of a lot of books.
Most definitely. I almost didn't realize that the room existed. It's been like a good sized swimming
yeah.
pool.
So while things for the most part seem to be in place, you guys do notice that there are some misplaced and broken tables in front of you. You can see that they're slightly askew, much like the cafeteria room that you guys found YB in. There's loose papers strewn all over the floor, books kind of haphazardly tossed about, and kind of probably to the pain of some of you guys ripped in half. Immediately, you see to your left-hand side. One sec. Is a lone zombie has not noticed your presence because zombies have very, very bad perception. So he's just kind of like standing there, like jaws open, staring at the books.
Books? Damn, even zombies are reading books?
Would you guys like to do anything with a zombie that hasn't noticed you, or? And
Yep.
Let me see. Yep.
Yep. I'm pulling out my sword. I'm gonna run over and stab him in the face.
Okay. We'll go ahead and this will be a surprise round. Go ahead and give me your normal attack.
Shit, reckless attack.
Mhm.
Easy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
Very nice.
oh,
Eat.
damn.
First roll of the night. Let's go.
do it. Okay,
Yeah, with
Hey, big
a
damage.
Oh.
18. Okay, 18. You take a really big chunk out of this guy. He's still standing, but he's obviously with the first swing notices you. You do have one extra attack, I believe.
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead and give me that swing.
Okay, this is where it's not easy. Oh, it's still easy.
Hey.
Definitely hits.
Even better.
And with a 14, I forget what I'm supposed to roll. Oh, okay. Does not come back up. And
Damn.
as you
Oh,
rejoice,
hell yeah.
Rook, in this easy encounter, you notice in the corner of your eye, on the left-hand side of where you're facing towards the zombie. So I'm gonna go ahead and X him out. He is dead. A weapon of sorts lying on the ground.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna put it on the map layer so you can see it.
Oh, that looks interesting.
It is looks like what is it called? It looks like a warhammer. There you go. Or a maul. There you go. It's more of a maul. No, it is a warhammer. I'm so sorry. But it is silver. It's got like a silver sheen to it. Very pristine, very nice quality. The face of it is etched in with kind of like really decorative kind of swirls, and you got like odds and ends just to make it look fancy. But it's just
Um,
it's there.
I guess I'll just let everybody know that there's a whole weapon over here in this corner. It looks like it do some damage, but it's not sharp and pointy, so it's not anywhere near my wheelhouse. You guys want to check this thing out? Also, the last time I touched a weapon, I can't touch other weapons. So I'm not taking any chances.
Or
I'll take a look at it.
all right. As you hold it, it feels pretty substantial. It's not so heavy to where you feel like you're going to be impacted if you do use it in combat. It just means that, you know, when you swing, it's probably going to hit really hard. That being said, you have a great hammer in your weapon, Jay. Don't know what
Okay.
it does yet.
Okay.
It's definitely nicer than my current hammer.
Wait, Zaz. Does Zaz also use? He uses sharp and pointy weapons, right?
I use a rapier.
Rapier. Yep.
Ah, a little bit more of
Finesse.
the finesse variety. Okay.
I think
like 'em.
I literally only have proficiency in simple weapons and a rapier.
Oh.
Mhm.
Because Blade Singer gives me one weapon proficiency, and I chose rapier.
Ah, I'm at that point now. Mine is just simple weapons and one particular one.
Mhm.
But that was other causes, you know. Okay. Good to know. I'll look out for that. He's similar to me, a man of class and style, sharp and pointy.
So as you guys are enjoying the quick battle, you suddenly, while in mid conversation, hear a loud slam against the what is it called? This is checkout counter on the other side. So not next to you, but like in this kind of area. So I'm moving this since it's picked up. I'm gonna delete this icon. All right.
Let's run towards it.
And those with a passive perception, or since you guys all are paying attention to it now, you do hear a single sentence, and it says, "You have no right being here." God, this is hard. You see
Hmm.
these two people pop up.
Oh no.
It's the cat.
Oh yeah, so
2 people.
they- two people and a cat, or one person and a cat. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
At a quick glance, you see that the cat, it's easy to surmise that was flung and thrown against the counter. And before you stands a ghastly and spinally grotesque looking creature, kind of glowering down at the cat. And you all notice very easily, because she's a very big creature, that her exaggerated features, her arms and her legs are way too long for her body, and they kind of dangle, and they look like they are made out of twigs. But at every couple of inches, you see like barbed hair sticking out of her appendages. Her dress is worn and tattered, kind of ripped away and faded from the years of neglect. And the worst part of it all with this entity is her face. Her features are sharp. Her nose comes to a hooked end, and a hooked and pointy end, and her teeth, as she's talking, are way too pearly white and sharp. Gives you the impression that she's probably a predator and not so much of a prey. Despite all of that, you do notice, because it has been something you guys have been actively checking with every single individual that you've come across, her eyes are beaded. Buttoned, not beaded.
Cool. Oh wait, is this?
His-
Mother.
Would I be able to tell if this was bigger than the spider we fought in the labyrinth?
How big did I say the spider was?
Honestly, I can't remember, but I remember it being gigantic.
Yeah, it was bigger than you. It's not so much like she. So the spider is more like big in the sense of like it is it's horizontal, right? And it takes up a lot of space horizontally.
Yes.
She is
Long
very
legs,
tall.
but sits low. Oh, okay.
She is very tall. Like she's probably not. What's her name, Lady Dremet? What's her
Dimitrescu or something?
Yeah.
Demonstrace.
Yeah, she's probably not like exactly the size of like Lady Dimitrescu, but she's. You can tell that she's really big. You Rook would, if you were sitting next to her, would have to look up at her.
Whoa. Okay, so that scratches one of my plan. Wait, is this who I think it is? IRL says no.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Ignore that. Can you guys please click that out? I don't know. I think I clicked show to players by accident.
I didn't see
Don't
anything
spoil
pop up.
yourself. Nothing popped up? Okay.
Nothing popped up.
Okay, cool. I clicked the buttons show to players, and I'm like, fuck, I just pulled up her character sheet. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
I hope you're being honest.
Uh,
So as you guys are, because she is distracted. Ooh, she does, however, notice you guys as you run over and inspect the sound, which is the body of the cat being thrown. She does notice you guys, but she doesn't react to your presence, and she continues to approach the cat. Oh, and I
Oh, no.
pull YB's character token up. Nope, wrong there. All right, so
looks like a good situation.
so he would have come behind you guys and was like maybe in this area. Looking through my notes. Seeing the cat in the state that it is, YB very quickly runs towards it. So despite simmering, creeping up, he kind of like will shove you to the side and he'll check up on the cat.
And I was
because-
flying, so I'm gonna do like a twirl in the air. I'm guessing.
What kind of monster
Oh,
throws a cat?
shimmy
So
here.
YB will check. Let me pull up YB's character
Maybe here.
sheet. And what do you want to check for the cat? YB is going to perform a medicine check, which she does very well on. Rolled a 19 natural. And with the medicine check, he's like, he's fine, he's okay. And he scoops the cat up in his arm.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, and oh, go ahead.
While this is going on, I just want to like, quote unquote, sneak, just ever so slightly around
She-
this way.
Okay, she's already noticed you though. She's already clocked everyone who was in the area when you guys came. She rolled a natural 20,
Okay.
so she's gonna see every single one of you guys.
The question is, do I notice her noticing me?
That's entirely up to you. Whether you notice her noticing you.
Locked eyes yet?
She, well, you don't really know because her eyes are buttoned. So it's not like you can see like the irises and stuff like that, like locking onto yours, right? Is just a
Alright.
big button.
I can
And
use
as
thinking.
Yep. And as YB picks up the cat, she's like, "Drop him. He doesn't belong here." But he goes ahead and ignores her comment, and she's like approaching the two of you, and she's looking pretty upset. Anything that you guys would like to do in this moment?
I wanna sort of step here in front of them. I
Okay.
mean, maybe here because if he has him in his
Yeah,
arms,
he has a cat,
be-
so you can stand in front of YB.
yeah, I think this would be better. Because it's like it's a herd cat and YB, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pull out my rapier. This is
Okay.
obviously getting out of hand.
I'm gonna yell,
as-
hey, and see if I can distract her. See if I can get her to turn around. Hey. Leave him alone.
Let's see. Go ahead. You would give me a performance check. I would say that would be the best thing.
Excellent. Oh wait, I still have disadvantage. Never mind. Not excellent. Excellent. Never mind.
With an 8. Well, I'll let you know that she got completely distracted with a natural 1. She clocks all of you guys, knows that every single one of you guys are here, yells at YB to drop the cat, and then as you yell, despite her focus and intent and like anger and hatred focused on the cat, she whips her head across, or not across, but like towards the direction that you're yelling from, Rook, and snarls at you.
What are you doing to that cat?
He doesn't belong here.
Here. Who else belongs here? We're not from here either. You're not yelling at us. I like
Because
eyeing
I
my
needed
friend.
you. I needed your help.
You needed our help? I don't even
Yes.
know you.
Because you're sneaky. And then with a like annoyed sigh, you see that she quickly changes her form to the other mother that you recognize
Do it. Fucking do it.
from earlier. And
Holy-
so her form will stay as the other mother for the time being. So we'll just do this.
Oh, how's this more creepy?
Yeah, so
Ah.
as you Submarine, because you guys are all just pretty much staring at her. As she changes her form, you see and you hear like the bones cracking as they as they don't elongate, they shorten into like a normal humanoid figure, and you see the height that she was once at, kind of maybe standing 7 feet, 8 feet tall, shrinks down into a more wholesome presence. Despite you know her true form now, you guys are still pretty irked by it. But she is now in the form of the other mother that you guys met in the very beginning of the campaign. Clocking in maybe at like just a little over 5'5". She's not a terribly tall person.
This is so creepy.
I was the one who requested your help to collect the gems for me. And in return,
I kind of just want to shoot.
I'll
a
help you with
firebolt.
Coraline.
I just want to shoot a firebolt in her face. But I also never trusted the cat either, so it's hard to choose for me. So I'm just gonna.
You've been searching this whole time, lady.
Oh yeah, and she's looking at you.
I'm gonna
so-
look at what's YB doing.
YB's just backing up and he's holding on to the cat and he's like petting the cat. With your passive perception, you can see that the cat is still breathing, but the
Dude.
eyes are closed.
Is it
Did
possible
YB
for me to
come here with? Did he tell us that the cat led him here?
He did not say anything of that.
like, just crawl? He said he got to the house and just crawled through the hole he saw,
Yeah.
like we did. I like sneakily like eye my other friends and tell them to like kind of just like point them with my eyes, like get close. Yeah, no, yeah.
You-
kind of.
While
Over
she's
and
while she's looking at you and talking to you, you're gonna try and be sneaky.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Okay, go
Of
ahead
course.
and
It's the
um,
like okay, out of character. It's like I gotta distract it, guys. Come on, get. Yeah, I'm sitting there smiling, right? Come on,
I would say you can either
I mean,
just give me
Okay.
a chance.
everyone's
chance.
focus. I assume everyone's focus is on the other mother and not at Rook, right?
All right.
No. I'm just asking everybody else. So you can still do what you want to do. It's just the rolls. Everybody would have to roll a perception check with disadvantage to your performance, I would say.
oh shit.
And if they roll high enough, they would notice you. Otherwise, everyone's focused on the other mother because she literally just shape changed in front of you.
That makes sense.
And it's got disgusting bone cracking sounds. So if anyone wants to like see if they do notice from your passive perception or just being very perceptive in general, go for it.
I'm gonna roll my performance then. Chance. Just give me the chance.
I'm giving you the chance.
Do it.
Come
Oh,
on,
come on.
go.
Okay, with a 7?
Oh.
No, this could be bad, huh?
Yeah, so essentially because you are you call out the mom, she turns at you, you're like, I don't even know who you are. She chains in front of you, and then you're doing the eye thing, like you're probably like deer in headlights, eyes moving between like looking at your friends who aren't looking at you and then looking to the mom. No one would probably notice you because you're not actively saying anything to them.
That's fair. That's fair. Let's continue yelling at her, just like, we've been searching for these things. Yeah, we haven't seen you at all. We haven't seen Coraline at all. We don't even know why we're doing all this.
I do believe I told you when you find the gems, I will lead you to Coraline.
What if I told you we found some of the gems?
Give me a deception roll.
Oh, dang.
No.
You guys are letting the guy with bad luck talk.
Oh no. And like low intellect. Oh my god. This is the bullfrogs
doesn't
all
believe you.
over again.
What did she say? Anything?
She gives you that look, the mom look, when she catches you in a bold-faced lie. She kind of just like does not react to it, but she knows you're lying.
Your disappointment.
Shuji just does. You guys remember in Endgame when right before Hulk snaps the gauntlet, how Iron Man like covers everybody with like. So that's what Shuji's doing right now. His armor's up because he's just ready for something bad to happen.
Okay.
All right. As long as I gave enough time for that. Because this is looking bad.
Yeah,
I
it's not
thought it
looking
was a
good. Not looking good.
It's definitely not, especially because we weren't able to do a long rest or anything.
I know, right?
I have like one
What a
level
Well,
1 spell.
She just went back to her human form, right? So
Correct.
she doesn't want to fight. Alright. Going to
If
approach
we-
her.
I think if we could avoid a fight, that'd be good.
I spent my
Definitely.
last spell on turning Rook's football into a fireball. So
Okay, so I'm just gonna slowly walk up towards her and just be like, "All right, we found him all. But where's Coraline?"
Give me the gems.
I don't have them.
Then one of you must
Okay.
have them. And then at this moment,
Does she turn back? She doesn't
Oh
turn
god.
back, right?
Oh god.
no. At this moment, you hear YB address you guys. Oh, the cat's awake. The cat's awake. And he continues to hold it, and maybe Simmarine and Shuji will see that the cat's blue eyes kind of like blink open a little bit. Hearing the conversation and the shout that Rook had made earlier, says to you, addresses to you all, don't give her the gems.
It was Coraline first.
Good, because I wasn't intending to.
It was Coraline first. We're not just gonna give you the gems, lady. Things are fishy here. That trophy that I won for the team is not here. What happened to it? What is
Have you?
misplaced?
I'll have you know that this school is built around the memories of Coraline. I am not in charge of how it gets built and how this all gets set up. It just happens. And
Words for Coraline.
you, she turns to she turns to the cat and she points a finger towards YB. You don't belong here. Vermin does not belong here. Do not belong
Why
here.
doesn't he belong here? Because we're here, presumably. Not that word specifically.
Because I don't.
Safe place.
Because I don't like cats.
Who doesn't like cats?
Exactly. Monsters don't like cats.
I don't like that cat.
I don't like you,
He
lady.
caused me troubles throughout the years. He needs to be gone. And as she says it, you feel the ground below you tremor. It rumbles a lot harder this time, knocking more books off the shelves and stuff like that. Some of the chairs that were kind of like sitting upright get knocked over. You guys probably have to bend your knees a little bit to kind of stay standing. Otherwise, you probably would have been like stumbling backwards a little bit.
Really, I'm next to this table. Just hold myself up.
Shuji's gonna yell over to Zaz, because he's the smartest person in the group. Ask him what he thinks we should do.
I'm just like, fuck. This would be a moment where I'm like, I wish I could just roll insight, but I'm not sure what I would be like rolling. Like,
You can. Well,
Like,
it's entirely up to you what you want to.
yeah, like for, as a player, I feel like,
These vibes where it's like maybe it's not a cat, maybe it's a flirkin.
like if I have to roll insight, my like insight question would be, does she really believe the cat is an issue? But I feel like she actually 100% believes that, so
Mhm.
it wouldn't
Right,
be any new
right.
answers.
While you are trying to figure out what in the world you want to do, which by all means take your time. Those who are looking in this direction, so you're looking in the direction of Rook. you guys notice.
Oh, so I definitely don't notice.
You definitely don't notice. Some friends coming towards you.
Like the football team?
Zombies.
Yeah, like the football team.
Better not be the football team.
They. Why am I? We're attracted
Oh,
to the
shit.
sound of Rook yelling
Uh,
and his distraction. So I would say it's Shuji and Simmering. Were you looking at YB or were you looking at the mom and then Rook?
I was looking
No.
at the mom and and Rook in this direction.
Yeah. So you would have known that there are 3 zombies coming. You're in a well-lit area, so even though you're far from like sight range, quote unquote, you do see it.
Definitely
gonna-
not the football team, right?
I'm gonna address the mother and say like we're not giving you anything until we see Coraline.
Well, proof that she's
That-
alive, at least.
That wasn't the deal.
Actually, it
No.
was.
Yeah, the deal was originally we would help you find Coraline.
If you find the gems.
You sent her off to find the gems originally.
Wait, this sounds very
And
fishy.
she failed her tasks. You came in looking for
But
Coraline.
now you're saying that you know where she is.
Yes, now that we've entered her world, I now know where she is.
Wait, her world.
So
Are we?
this-
No, wait.
this is her manifestation of like this is Coraline's manifestation of her memories, which is what she said earlier.
Okay.
So now that we're in her not necessarily like her world, but like in her setting, I guess. She is so the implication is like she's able to sense out Coraline.
Boy.
That sounds real suspicious. But
Doesn't it?
that means we know she's in school somewhere, so we don't need her.
Oh, that's a good point. What if we just get out of here?
I'm just gonna. All right, I'm gonna shout. Let's just bail.
At this
And
point,
I'm
if she
gonna
hates
leave.
the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right?
I'll
And
kind
before
of.
you-
Zaz just is bolting. I'll kind of just move backwards, like backwards walk.
Oh, I see Zaz bolting, so I'm running
So
up.
as you guys are running, move yourself
No.
back.
No.
So you guys need to Shuji, you are like back here.
Okay.
Yep, you 4, because no, the cat would be with YB. So you 4 here will need to roll a wisdom save.
Oh, hell
'Cause
yeah.
as she does, actually within 120 feet. So I think Zaz, you would have to, yep, definitely roll as well.
Oh shit.
So yeah, as she sees you guys run, she quickly shape changes back into original form.
Oh.
You're not in combat, so you can feel good about that. I'm gonna delete her token real quick and move this old one. I think she was right
did
here.
she cast a spell? Is that what she did?
No, it is not a spell.
Okay.
Oh.
I got a natural 20, so 26.
Why is this? Come on.
Oh, right. I need to roll for YB. Go ahead and roll on. What did I say? Wisdom save? Yeah.
Yep.
Did it not work? Hello? Yeah. Everybody, but Jay fails.
Jesus fuck.
Oh. Oh.
Probably like an 18 or something.
Oh.
So, you're frightened for 1 minute.
Fuck sure.
So we'll go ahead and just give me initiative rolls so I can put you guys on a counter. While we're not in combat, but we're just gonna go in order of things and keep track of the rounds.
Well,
As
if
we
we're
go.
frightened, we're still just gonna run away though.
Sorry, you're frightened and you cannot move. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So you're literally paralyzed with fear. Is the thing.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna roll for YB as well. And we'll roll for the mom. Okay. She rolled a 9, so she's not very high up. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in turn of order with Zaz. You get to try and shake off this effect that the mom had put you all under.
Okay.
You get to do another wisdom saving.
Wait, so no. First, tell me what the fear actually does. Then.
You're paralyzed with fear, so you're
So
frightened and you're paralyzed.
right? Like actual paralyzed. I can't.
Yes,
do
you
anything.
cannot move, but you can do wisdom save to break out of that.
Okay. 17.
You fail.
Oh no.
And can I do anything else?
No.
Okay.
Because
Boy.
that's how it works, right? You're
Yeah,
frightened, you're paralyzed. You cannot. It's at the end of your turn. You can roll to get out of it. So
Oh, and your turn. Okay.
yeah,
But I can't even like cast spells or anything.
no.
Okay.
Again, that's paralysis. You can't move.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean by like actual paralysis.
Yeah.
Right. Not.
Yeah, you can't do anything literally.
Not that I just can't move.
Right.
Okay.
Because I mean, if you're casting, you got to do like the somatic
Yeah, no,
part.
no, I
That's still
know.
moving. Okay,
No,
so
no,
we're gonna mark
that-
for round 1.
Yeah, that's why I was asking for the clarification on
Yeah.
paralysis.
Wisdom save for YB. He also fails. Submarine, go ahead and give me a wisdom save.
Okay. Oh, it's it's an advantage, isn't it? Or is it
Are
a
you exhausted
disadvantage?
still?
Yeah, yeah.
Then yeah. Saving throws. I think exhaustion. Level 1 is checks. So
Yeah,
you roll
yeah.
normal.
Okay, at least it's that. 19.
Ooh.
19.
And I have 0 on wisdom, so it's an actual 19.
You save.
Oh,
You
no.
are no longer
Wow.
feared or frightened, but
Oh,
that is the
hell
end
yeah.
of your turn.
Hell
So
yeah.
you cannot do anything for now, but you can do something next turn. Shuji, go ahead and give me a wisdom save.
Oh god.
11. Unfortunately, you do not save. Jay, since you rolled a natural 20, you were not affected by the sudden change in presence by the other mother.
Okay.
You have your action.
We're gonna try Sacred Flame.
Okay. And I'm rolling Dex.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any?
She saves.
Oh,
Do you have any blesses available, Jay?
that one.
So, with your action, you go to cast Sacred Flame with your Warhammer, and it whizzes past both YB and Cimarine, and the mom, seeing it come at her quickly, very easily, moves out of the way. Anything else? Any movements from you? Bonus actions?
I'll slide back some, but other than that, no. I do. I can do it next round though.
Okay. Yeah, because a lot of us are gonna need that +4 saving
Mhm.
throws.
Rook, what is your Dex? What is your
Yeah.
stat for Dex?
14.
Okay, so the mom goes first. Let's see what is she's gonna do.
Good sign.
She kind of as the sacred flame whizzes past her, she kind of whips her head in the direction of Jay and kind of snarls, "Which one of you has the gem?" Oh, and I did forget to roll for wisdom save on the cat, so let me do that real quick. The cat needs to roll for that too. Where is his stat sheet? Oh, okay. You rolled a natural 20.
Oh god.
Damn,
And I'll roll
Run,
for his
cat, run.
initiative.
Get out of there,
Oh, he's a
cat.
smart cat.
His initiative was pretty low though, so he will go in. I don't have his stat set up. Well, in roll 20, so he is going to take. Where's the cat icon? Oh, I didn't do the icon for the cat. It's so hard to keep track of like multiple characters in D&D. He's got 8. So we'll go ahead and fix that real quick. Oh, the Beldam had 11? No,
I
she
think
had 9. I think I overrode it, right? Okay. Okay, so yeah, so the Beldam, I'm gonna put them next to each other just so I can click on them easily. She kind of just snarls and says, "Which one of you has the gems?" And she will approach each of you. She doesn't know that you are no longer. Let's see. I think. Yeah, she doesn't know that you guys aren't. That you, Cimarine, are no longer frightened. So she will come into your range, melee range. And she'll give you a look. She'll like stare at you for a few seconds. No, you don't have it. Sensing on you. She looks at she looks at Wybie, who's just like staring at her, deer in headlights, terrified. You can probably notice like the sweat kind of like dripping from his hairline and down, like sliding down his temples. You definitely don't have it. And then she reaches over and she grabs the cat by the scuff of its neck. That's gonna end her turn because she had quite the movement and quite like the perceiving and stuff like that. So we'll call it there for her. Rook, go ahead and give me a wisdom save.
Can't even speak. No. Okay.
Oh.
As usual.
As usual. You don't make it, unfortunately.
Oh no.
And it's the cat's turn. The black cat kind of like snarls at the other mother. And he swipes at her face in an attempt to scratch her, but she kind of pulls her head back as she does it, and he misses. And he turns to Cimarine, goes, "Don't give her the gems." And he kind of just like tries to wiggle, and he's going to try and contest a grapple against the other mother. Okay.
Yeah, get him.
Unfortunately, being the small cat that he is is not successful in a grapple, so he remains in her grasp, and that ends her turn. Zaz, go ahead and give me a. This is going into round 2. Another wisdom save.
20.
20. You break out of it. Don't do anything, but you are no longer frightened and paralyzed. YB will go ahead and do his wisdom save. 22. He also breaks out of it. Nice. Submarine, what would you like to do?
I'm thinking I want to get her away from the cat, but I'm not sure if I want to try to sort of break the grapple or just attack her. Is there an action for, helping the cat
You would.
against the grapple?
I would say, yeah, you would essentially do contest a grapple against, so it would be a strength check versus a strength check.
Oh, okay. I
Like,
can do that.
Okay.
All right. Is that gonna be so? Strength check should be also a disadvantage, right?
checks, yes.
Yeah, because it's a check. Ooh.
I would say you guys rolled the same numbers, the 12.
I think Ty goes to defender.
I
these
believe
days.
so.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So unfortunately, nothing happens. You do have a bonus action that you can do, or you can move away.
Mm. What can
But
I
you
do?
cannot contest a grapple again with your bonus
Mhm.
action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tie means the situation remains the same, so
Correct.
defender wins by
Mhm.
default, basically.
What can I do? Yes, this thing is useful. I'm gonna wait.
So, and as that was all happening,
Okay,
these
so she
guys.
already knows. I'm just gonna move here and that's it. I don't want to leave them alone.
Okay. Uh, Cimmerian, what is your passive perception?
Um,
I mean, I'm sorry, not Cimmerian, Jay.
My passive perception. 1 second.
I think it's 14, right?
My passive perception is 16.
16? Oh, then you will definitely notice that there is something behind you.
Oh god.
oh damn it.
And it would have moved up. I think it was 20 feet from here. Yep. You heard it. You don't see it because you're not looking in that direction, but you hear it's a very familiar guttural noise. That it's a zombie behind you.
More
Oh,
zombies.
shit.
Yep,
Of
more
course.
zombies.
Where are they coming
Those-
from?
They were here the entire time.
Oh,
no
God.
one made checks to examine like the area until it came close enough.
That's true.
Because like you had the whole situation happening with the mom and the cat.
Okay,
That
that's
you guys
fair.
focused on. So Shuji, go ahead and give me a wisdom save.
Oh, God.
Unfortunately, the two are so paralyzed with fear that you somehow like toppled yourself over and made yourself prone.
Oh, God.
So that's what you get with a nat one.
Oh,
So you
God.
are- Yep, you are now prone. So
Okay.
we'll
Nova C.
yeah.
There you
you
go. Get multiple icons.
Yeah, you two really feel like that thunk on the ground as Shuji just falls over in a suit of armor.
Oh, my
Jay,
God.
what would you like to do?
Of course.
Uh, what I'm gonna do is I will cast spiritual weapon on the other mother.
Okay. Did I never assign the icon to you? I should have just made a little icon to pull it up every time. What is it? Book. Where would you like it? Like here?
Yeah, right there's fine.
All right. I need to. Controlled by J. Okay. I'll make a token for it later. If I ever remember. Okay, so that was your bonus action?
Bonus action. Mhm.
Okay.
And it was a 24 to hit.
Oh, 24 to hit. 24 will hit. Okay, you deal 4 force damage. So as you summon your spiritual book, which is quite fitting, the area you're currently in, the other mother who is super focused on the cat and distracted by Cimarine trying to pull the cat away, gets bonked in the head by by a spiritual book, looks at it, a little confused, although she's not too terribly surprised. Anything else?
All right, and then I'm gonna slide over here a little quick, and then as my action, I'll use my light crossbow to attack that zombie back here,
Okay.
or attempt to. We're not. With an 8.
Yeah, I think an 8 does not hit. No,
In my-
actually, an 8 does hit.
Oh,
Awesome.
For 1 piercing. All right.
hey.
It's
It's
more
better
than
than 0.
It is more than a 0.
Alright, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Immediately after being bonked in the head by the book, she turns her attention back towards the cat and then at Cimarine. She goes, "Don't you interfere, girl!" And throws the cat. Like with a one quick motion, throws the cat behind her. I'm
Okay.
gonna roll to see how far she throws him.
There's no way for me to try to catch the cat.
No, because you failed on your grapple check,
Yeah.
you're like not holding on to the cat anymore,
Mhm.
and and you don't provoke Aop because his movement is being forced by someone else. So he is. So with her hand, she swings him back in this direction. He doesn't. He isn't impacted. Doesn't impact anything, but you know how cats usually land on their own 2 feet. Like this happened so fast that even he was caught off guard, and he is like hits the ground prone. Definitely like caught off guard. And with her movement, she's going to turn towards Rook. Move up. She does provoke A up if you want to land a hit on her.
Oh, even if I'm paralyzed?
No, Cimarine.
Sorry?
Do you want to hit her? Because she moved out of your range.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and give me your reaction.
Stab her with your sock.
She doesn't have her size out. She just
Yeah.
uses her fist, so she can only use her fist.
But I mean, at this point, I think they're kind of the same amount of
They-
damage. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. It's not a disadvantage though. Wait,
No.
it's a normal one. Got used to it.
18 hits.
Okay. Where do I? Okay, there it is.
5 bludgeoning.
That's what you get for being cruel to a cat.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
If you
Definitely.
knew what he truly is, then you wouldn't be quite so nice either. She kind of like says it seething between her teeth, and does a check on Rook.
I mean, she's not nice
You know,
either.
she doesn't even look at Rook because you did mention that you didn't have the gems, so she kind of like stares at you for a little bit and then moves off.
And she believes me? Sucker.
Yep, she's gonna move there.
Why do I have to be paralyzed? No.
So then she turns in this direction. That ends her turn. Go ahead, Rook, give me a wisdom save.
Alright, guys, check this out. This is the one.
Got it.
Z. Never-
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm stuck here forever.
And I'm not close enough to cast Bless on you.
Oh no.
Stuck.
With the cat's turn, he gets up from prone, which is half his movement, and he Moves. Let's see. He's going to. Yeah, he's gonna move 15 feet and then use a dash action and then jump on top of the other mother. And essentially, like, and I'm just gonna move him kind of. He can't do anything other than jump on her, unfortunately, but so that will be his turn. I'm just gonna do that. And that is his turn. And at the top of the round, these zombie dudes move 10, 20. They don't move very fast, fortunately. 5, 10, 15, 20. That is.
Okay, this is looking. So what is? So she's like dragging the cat with her.
No, the cat jumped on top of her. Like she threw the cat, and then the cat, with his movement and dash action, jumped on top of her.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. How far can I go? Is this thing a table?
Yes.
Okay. 15. Okay. I should be able to make that. So if I go here, here, and then here.
Okay.
Great. And I guess I'll stab her. Oh, actually, I'll activate Blade Song first.
Okay.
And then I'll stab her.
Okay.
13.
13 does not hit.
Okay. Second attack. Jesus.
9 does not hit. Unfortunate.
All right.
Um.
And then, oh wait, no, I already used my bonus action. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so you quickly move and kind of maneuver yourself and land yourself in front of the other mother, and pulling out your rapier, you attempt to make a couple of pokes at her, but unfortunately, the woman is so skinny, or not even woman, this creature is so skinny that where you thought would be flesh or, stabbing somewhere substantial, you're just missing and hitting air. YB, I did say he got out of paralysis and fear. What is he gonna do? He let me see. I made his player sheet like last week, so like there's all these spells that I don't know what they do because I've never played this class before. He seeing. Let's see, seeing. Nope, that's not gonna work. Wow. Okay. So unsure exactly what to do. YB did notice that there's one of Coraline's friend who just like kind of fell over, and another one just frozen. Um, although seems to be in an okay situation. Notices that there are undeads approaching. So unsure exactly just what the hell he's doing. Says, "Come on, guys! You guys need to get out of whatever trance you're in, and we need to get out of here." And casts bless on. Let's see, is it up to 3 people? So he'll cast it on Rook and Shuji
Ugh.
and 30 feet up we'll say we'll kill cast it also on Cimarine. So you three are blessed because he's looking in this general area. So with bless, you can add a 1d4 and add it to your attack roll or saving throw for the next minute.
1d.
Awesome.
That will and as he does that, not knowing just what the hell he did, when he did cast it, like kind of like I don't even know how blessed would look. It's not necessarily like a radiant light. There is kind of like a purplish tone that emits for him that kind of hits you guys in a bit of a wave. So even when that happened, he's just like, oh. And he's gonna move up and try and reach for the cat. Unfortunately, that bless is his action, so he won't be able to actually grab onto the cat. This time around. But Cimarine, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Okay, so the cat is on top. It's kind of. It's doing its thing.
Mm-hmm.
It should be fine, I suppose. So let's just try and attack.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 20 plus 4. Is it on? It's only on how do I say
20
it?
plus 4.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
on attack rolls
Not
and
not the damage.
no, it does not.
Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. First one would be 20, not natural.
Okay.
Then
That hits.
let me see. It's a D6. It's a 10. Wow.
Okay.
Pretty nice. Okay. And the second one, let me see. Oh, it's a natural 20 plus 1.
Okay. Go ahead and double the dice.
Okay, that's gotta be 14.
14. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Anything else?
No, I think this round. No, it's okay. Oh, I can actually tell her since she's trying to say that she's kind of okay and the cat is not. I'm just gonna tell her that we've seen the markings on the fountain. We know what you've done to all those creatures,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
Anything else?
No. That's it.
QG.
So if I'm prone, what do I do to get up?
So you're still paralyzed. So you need to give me a wisdom
Oh,
saving throw.
dang. Okay, I have to do this first.
Yep. And then I would say you can roll a 1d4, but unfortunately, even with a d4, it's
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
wouldn't help.
pass.
Okay. Ugh.
So it's okay. We're in round 3 right now. Jay, I would also like to remind you, you guys are, while we are going through initiative, are not in combat.
Well.
You are in combat with the zombies because they'll probably try to like eat you. But you're not in combat with the Beldam, the other mother.
Wait, even though I attacked her?
Even though you attacked her.
But what
I still don't
does
trust
it
her.
mean? Like she's not attacking.
She hasn't hit anybody.
Yeah, that's
No.
that's the only thing, right?
Yep.
Just looking
So-
for them crystals, gems.
Yep. So Jay, what would you like to do?
Alright, I'm gonna hit the zombie behind me
Okay.
with my warhammer
Okay.
with a 22.
22 hits?
Warhammer.
No, I think it's your old one.
No,
Oh,
that's my
so-
original
okay.
warhammer. And that's an 8.
All right.
So 8 bludgeoning.
Okay. Anything else?
Use my bonus action to move my book.
Okay. And where are you moving it? You should be able to control it. Okay.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and move that over here.
Sounds good. With an 8, the zombie looks a little discombobulated after receiving a blow, but he is still standing, or it rather. That ends your turn. With the other mother. Let's see, give me 1 second while I look this up. She is annoyed and frustrated with this lot of teenagers. Will actually cast darkness, and in a 60-foot radius, and I will mark it. You are no longer able to see anybody. This
Oh,
darkness
no.
Wait, darkness
penetrates. Yes.
around me.
No, around her.
Oh, okay.
She casts darkness around herself, like in the 60-foot radius. So let me read this. The darkness spreads around corners. Creatures with dark vision cannot see through
Is
this
it
darkness, and
Is it a spell?
It is a spell.
Can I counter spell it?
Please.
Oh, let me see the level that it's being counted. You can try. You can definitely try to counterspell. Sorry.
Yeah. So if it's above 4th level, it's DC 10 plus the
Yeah.
spells level.
I'm trying to see. Look up what level spell this is because it's a.
I think darkness is 2nd.
It is.
Yeah.
But this is also.
She casting it at a higher level.
Well, no, I don't want to give away too much.
Yeah,
It's her. Well, hold on. I'm gonna say no because technically, while she's casting us,
You attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. Is
no,
she
I know what counterspell is.
Yeah, just making sure.
Take it.
Check DC my spellcasting modifier.
It's. I don't know. This is like a weird action. It's technically a boss level casting, so she's
mean,
going to use.
Is it a legendary action? Like
It would be considered like a legendary action that she uses, because
so she's just like spilling.
well,
darkness
legendary
out of her?
actions can't be on their turn, can it?
No, legendary
Right.
actions
So
are
it is.
usually on
So she
player's
is
turn.
casting it as her thing. So you can go ahead and counterspell that.
All right then.
Do my not my gauntlets, my
No,
goggles work?
Nothing can
Oh shit.
penetrate
Okay.
darkness.
Ha.
Except for true sight.
Except for
none
true
of us-
sight.
None of us have true sight.
Yeah, you gotta be hella leveled to have true sight. So
So I have bless, right, Jay?
no,
No.
you do not have bless. It's Shuji,
21.
Rook, and what is 21 for?
That's why I roll to beat the DC.
Oh no, I already took it off.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, thank God. That would be so bad. All right, I'm out of 3rd level spells.
Let's see. And I think that would end her turn. Let me see.
I shout, "This is bad. We really gotta leave." Simmering, how? Wait, the
Yeah,
fuck?
that would.
Shuji, how heavy are you?
It's negligible because it's magic.
No, but just your person.
God, he's like 100 pounds. He's tiny. He's tiny.
What's the math on how much you can carry? It's like
It's 15 times your strength.
Okay, so I can carry 150 pounds without like exerting myself then.
But you are carrying
I'm
another
carrying my own.
person.
Yeah, I'm carrying my own equipment as well.
Yeah, but no,
Oh,
I'm saying you're
shit,
also
you're right.
carrying another person. When you're carrying a person, then
Well,
it would be considered difficult terrain, quote unquote, like your halved movement.
no, I would like lift him up by the shoulders and then I would misty step.
Okay, if you were just moving normally, like you're trying to run away, then you would be half movement. But if you're using magical means, then yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then Rook is also paralyzed.
Yes, but I weigh.
Submarine, how much strength do you have?
I weigh more than 2 Shujis.
Oh shit.
You're 200 pounds? Fuck.
Yeah. Football player.
Pure muscle.
Big boy. Big
Yeah,
boy.
I mean, that's fair.
Put 12 inches of pure muscle, baby.
Simran,
God.
Can you pick up Shuji and fly away? And then I'll get Rook.
I missed which multiply 15 by which
Your strength.
Or
part?
strength.
15
Strength
by
like
15.
14?
If
So
you're
just,
strong, then yeah, you're pretty
Or-
strong.
Yeah, okay. Let me just
15 to 14. That's
yeah,
like 200 something.
I'm just gonna do it at 2
No?
to 10. Yep.
210.
minus whatever you're carrying on you.
Yeah.
Oh
my-
shit. Yeah, I think I have a couple of things that I don't know the weight, but I'm
It-
almost like 30 pounds
Okay.
carrying
Oh
stuff.
well,
Yeah.
you can do Shuji easily then,
Yeah.
Way too
Help
much
me.
I
with
think so.
all the
and then
shit.
I can magically get Rook.
Oh.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So that would have ended the Beldam's turn, her attempt to cast darkness. And then with the black cat, he is actually going to try and claw at. And unfortunately with a really low roll. He tries to, you see his little tiny arms kind of reach around to the other side where her eyes are and claw at her, but she kind of like feeling and having those tingly senses, was able to kind of maneuver her head just by like shaking him off a little bit. So now we're back at top of the round. Zaz, round 4, to keep track of those who are still paralyzed.
Yeah. I'll provoke an attack of opportunity to get to Rook.
She's not gonna attack you.
Okay. Then so dragging, yeah, right. Dragging is difficult terrain. It's half
Yep.
movement.
So you moved. Did you misty step to Rook, or did you just?
No, I
run?
moved.
Okay.
I moved. So I moved. So I have 40 feet. So I moved 20.
Okay.
So if I drag him, I have 10 feet left.
Mm-hmm.
Then, but I'm gonna misty step this way
Okay.
to here.
Is misty step just 30 feet of movement?
It's just straight up 30 feet.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So you can go ahead.
So bloop. And then Rook would be right here with me.
When you say misty step, I kind of remember tippy toes or tiptoe phrase. So I'm kind of like, you're gonna miss this step. You're gonna tippy toe.
And then I'm gonna drag him 10 feet more.
Okay.
It's like, Rook, you gotta lose some of this, man. Are you just a catcher?
I'm sure it's not all muscle. Lose some
Beers I
weight.
snuck in there from my parents' fridge, you know.
Right. On YB's turn, he is going to grab the cat.
Rook, move down 10 feet.
Yeah.
And with a, let me see if he beats the cat's attempt to grapple the other mother. YB is able to successfully pull the cat. Oh, give me 1 second. Is able to successfully pull the cat off of the other mother, and he is going to also book it. So I'm just gonna move it. Touch them together. Book it out, seeing that everybody else is trying to get away. So 1, 2, 5, 10. Move here. Why are you taking up 2 spaces? Okay. And it's his turn. Submarine.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Shuji.
Okay.
let me check again. Wait, where's
So you grabbing
mhm,
Shuji, you will have half your movement.
mhm. I think I'm gonna move right here.
Okay.
Oh wait, which ski? Well, I mean, he's gonna be at the same place or somewhere here, right?
God, they're moving.
Uh,
Yeah, I forgot to move them.
I just see them all marching forward. I'm like, oh no.
and I also wanna throw a dart at the zombie that's next to Jay because I really don't like that scene.
Okay. I'm
Okay,
totally been
it's
forgetting to make them attack. There's just so much shit going on. That's fine. Go
I
ahead
mean,
and
they're
I'm
too
gonna.
far anyway.
Oh yeah, the
Okay,
one next to Jay should have
that's right.
attacked her, but go ahead
He
and throw
got
the dart.
distracted by all the cat action. It's a 6.
6 will
This
not hit, unfortunately.
okay.
So you do lose a dart.
Yeah. I mean, I already lost one last time. I did not pick it up. It was a conscious decision. Um, I'm gonna throw another one.
Okay.
9. Yep.
9 hits.
Okay. At least it's that. Okay. How much is it? Let me see. D4 plus 4. 6.
Okay.
6 piercing.
Cool, cool, cool. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Uh, Shuji, go ahead and give me a wisdom save. And you're moved. So Submarine moved you.
Over this way.
Distracted
Okay.
you.
All
So go
right.
ahead and give me a wisdom save. I would say that you're still prone, even if you do make it.
I'm just
So
I'm being like hung.
you're being drugged.
Ugh.
Fortunately, with an 8, you are still paralyzed. Rook, sorry, Jay, what would you like to do?
Okay. I'm gonna move.
Okay. And are you out of the? Well, I'll make an attack against with the zombie now that I remember to do that. So a 21 to hit.
That hits.
So you take 3 bludgeoning damage. And are you out of the library? Do you leave the library?
No, I just stay in the doorway.
Okay. Anything else?
Over here, I'll go ahead and attempt to cast Sacred Flame on the zombie.
Cast what on the zombie?
Sacred Flame.
Okay. Oh, yeah. With a -2, and unfortunately still passes. Right.
Okay.
That is end your turn.
That'll be it.
Okay. As the cat is pulled away and Submarine drags Shuji, the other mother just hollers at you guys. Don't take that wretched thing with you. You're making a mistake. But her attention is now focused on the zombies, making their way over towards her.
Oh, no.
Um,
Sorry.
Who is the cat?
YB does, and she's going to cast Ray of Frost against the zombie in front of her.
Oh, that's interesting.
Spell. So yeah, it hits. Where? What am I doing?
It does not.
With the minimum damage of 1. It'll just barely nick it in the
Wow.
shoulder, and she kind of just like snarls.
She's so scary.
Moves up a little and turns her attention towards Shuji.
Oh, damn it. I jinxed it.
And I believe that will end her turn there. Rook, go ahead and give me a wisdom save. 5th time's the charm?
Definitely.
Fingers
Definitely.
crossed.
Is the one.
Is it 10 rounds before it?
Unfortunately,
Oh.
not.
This bad luck's really getting me, huh?
Oh, it is for sure.
Ooh, all right, cool.
I mean, she's very creepy, so
The cat in YB's arm will, damn it, jump off or jump out of his grasp and dart away. And he actually will leave the battle scene. So I'm just gonna move him down here. Not before hissing at the other mother and then disappearing throughout beyond the doors. So we're into round 6. Zaz.
Okay. Can I actually do an insight check on like her last statement about the cat? Does she really believe
Yeah,
the
go
cat's
for it.
the issue? Okay. This is gonna be bad because I don't have 11.
With an 11, you're just like how you've always been. You're kind of conflicted, right? You don't know.
I don't trust either.
Yeah. But you do know that she has conviction in her words.
Okay.
Like she believes what she's saying is true.
Okay, then I'm just gonna keep dragging Rook.
Rook,
Rook
So
will
you-
end up on that square.
you can move next to Zaz. Rook. Right. That end your turn, Zaz?
Yeah, that's my 20 feet.
Okay. YB will also make his movement. And we'll just say, for the sake of brevity, that all of you guys will make it out as the zombies close in on the other mother. So they
Boy.
move here. And this one will move in. So she is technically preoccupied as you guys make your escape. So we'll move you guys back towards the main high school page.
Still paralyzed.
Still paralyzed. You have about 24 seconds left before you shake off your fear and paralysis.
Okay.
I can say something when I'm paralyzed. No.
Alright.
Do you have javelins strapped to my back
I'm
though?
gonna start dragging Rook to this end of the hallway.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say let's go around the corner.
All right.
Lose sight of the library. And I'm gonna keep an eye out for the cat.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Let's see. The cat would have been, I would say the cat, where would the cat have gone? I would say that you don't see the cat at the moment, unfortunately, because it literally just ran out the door and like hid for safety.
Okay. Well then I'll still just like keep an eye out because
Okay.
I also
Would
don't
have-
trust the cat.
Fair enough.
would
It's
have
like-
Jay seen where the cat has gone? Like which direction? Maybe
No. By the time you guys made it out, the cat is no longer in sight.
she was right at the doorstep.
Jay was not, I believe, looking
Mhm.
where
I
the
wasn't
cat would have
looking,
been
no.
going. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna move Suji over. I would say by this time, as you guys round the corner, your fear and paralysis would have worn off. So you guys can
Oh,
move as normal.
that was crazy. Should we like lock that door? We're already all the way over here.
No, it's a little too late. We should just
Run. We
what's
gotta
this
get out of
way?
here.
Top right corner.
Say what?
What's where does the like top right corner?
Let me see. I would say those are just gonna be more classrooms. It
It's
doesn't.
like unimportant.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty
We
much.
still haven't been in the art room, which I think
Yeah.
is like the last main
Last main
Yep.
portion.
We should go
big
hide in there.
room that we haven't been in
can't
yet.
like leave the school either. Okay.
Maybe we can lose it by hiding in the art room. There's bound to be like, oh, what if we like paint our bodies so that we match the shell? stuff.
I was gonna say we can go to the janitor's closet, and now you've given me an excuse for that.
Okay,
But also,
well,
I don't know how long that takes.
I'm just gonna say I don't. Even though she's a crazy looking monster thing, I'm pretty sure the cat is also fucked up. So let's stay away from both of them.
Yeah, I don't trust either of them.
Yeah.
Wait, and you hear YB pipe up. What do you mean the cat's fucked up?
First off, he survived 2 throws from that monster of a monster, and he just walked up and left.
And the cat is
And
the only
neither of them
reason
have
why
been helpful.
the cat's the only reason why we're all here, and that seems a little suspicious. Okay, I'm gonna start moving towards the art
And
room.
as you guys are walking towards the art room, YB's just like, but that's my cat. He's always
What?
been my friend.
Oh
I'm
shit!
just
Oh,
gonna-
okay.
He's looking really confused.
I'm just gonna squint. I'm just like, really now, and then
Ha-
can I insight check him?
Yeah.
Are those actually his words?
Yeah, go ahead and go for an insight check. Yeah, you believe it. He's like, that cat's always been my friend. That cat's been with me since I was a kid.
Is it actually your cat, and has he always been able to talk?
I really want to punch YB.
No, he only has like what was it?
YB
One health.
I think.
YB kind of stands there and goes, well, he's never been able to
Oh,
talk. I guess
13.
that's the weird part of it all.
I'm gonna like clench my
cat.
fist and be like, not today.
My breath, I'm just gonna
make
mutter
my way
like,
to the art room.
under my breath, I'll just mutter like, I wasn't wrong when I said weird kid. I'm out of here. I don't know what
Maybe
you're
your
thinking,
cat should be a
YB,
little
but
more helpful.
we need to get as far away from that library as we can. So come on, we'll figure this out later.
YB kind of drags behind you guys, and he's looking like around the corners and seeing if he can spot the cat. But when he doesn't see the cat,
Grab him by the collar and I drag him along with me. Let's go, dude.
by Rook,
Just bodily pick him up, toss him over your shoulder.
he is pretty lanky enough. Like he's lanky enough for you guys to probably drag him.
We're definitely getting out of here.
So this is the entrance to the art room.
Look at this so far. Looks pretty cool.
This is bad.
Oh, I see a sharp and pointy thing.
A room?
I see a sharp and pointy thing in the middle.
Oh.
And as you enter the art class, I mean, again, it's a well-lit area. I'm not gonna give you guys any perception checks. You can see that it is an empty room.
There's no dead bodies lying around. That as we pass by it,
We can actually look this time.
Yeah, if you guys want to give it a thorough investigation to see if there's any dead bodies lying around, then go ahead and give me one.
Good
Are there
idea.
any zombies?
I'll
Or
do
like-
one.
or
I'll do
like
an investigation.
like Bioshock clay statues that come to
Oh
life.
my god.
and You're not
Bioshock
looking.
is so good though.
This is a bad idea for me to do. I feel like every other roll has been pretty decent. Like, I think that's like doubly high or doubly low. It's
You
always been
haven't,
a high and a
you
low.
haven't rolled
14.
in that one,
Like I did.
fishy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just I
Um,
just rolled in at one on the investigation.
within that one, Cimarine,
I mean, it's a 3, but still, yeah.
well, no, within that
Yeah,
one,
mhm.
you
It's an auto
swear
fail.
you saw the statue move. Like,
Oh,
you
no.
don't know if it's your imagination, but you're pretty sure the fucking statue moved. With everybody
I'm
else,
gonna keep an eye on it.
I rolled
Yeah,
a
with-
14.
with everybody else, the coast is clear.
And
But
there's
Cimarine
literally
is
nothing-
really, really determined that the statue is really fishy.
And there's nothing in here.
Let's see. With a 14, let me check my notes. Well, you guys are looking for suspicious bodies, right? So
Yeah, making sure the
yeah,
area
so
is safe.
you don't see any suspicious bodies.
Okay. Then was
Now you guys can roll.
anyone in here a part of the art elective? Who took art?
Nope.
No.
I think
Three
I might have
sessions
actually.
E and one. Actually, I don't even know what the other classes were.
I don't think I would have taken art. Maybe? No, I don't think I don't think my character would have taken art.
Closest I would have gotten to art would have been creative writing.
I think Simran would have taken one.
Do you know if Coraline took art?
Oh damn it! I should have.
She might have been
I
wrong.
should have known it before. Oh shoot.
I mean-
I think I checked last time that I did not remember anything. And since I already did that, I guess I didn't take the class.
I'm just gonna
This
well
just
then
doesn't
I'm
make
gonna
sense.
look around to see if there's been any sign of Coraline, like if any of these easels have like her stuff. I guess.
Okay. Yeah,
idea, yeah.
the tables are like kind of like drafting tables. There's
Okay.
no like you can't really like lift the lid or anything like that to find
Yeah, they're just big
pencils or
long
books.
tables.
Yeah. These are drawers here in the back. Like you could potentially find like I don't know supplies that you might need, whatever. But you guys can go ahead give it a look. See, Cimarine, go ahead and give me a perception check as you are staring at the statue.
Okay. Oh, perception is wisdom, which I have 0. 5.
5.
Yeah. Wisdom is
Uh,
like the worst.
you know, now that you've been staring at the statue for a while, maybe it's just you've been dealing with so much shit that your mind's kind of just playing tricks on you. The statue is definitely a normal statue, but that sword that the statue is carrying looks pretty cool.
I'm gonna wait. Where is it? I'm gonna call Rook and say. Well, I mean, he noticed the.
Well, go
I
ahead
didn't
and give
think
me
so.
let me see if
Yeah.
it's well with your 5 you're gonna assume it's a sword, so yeah.
I'm just gonna
Call him
call
Edward.
to Rook and say like, look, there's a nice sword here. I'm not even gonna say if it's a real one or it's an art project.
All right, I'm gonna take a look at this because it's sharp and pointy.
It
The
is sharp and
The question is how
Yeah.
big, because size matters.
um it's definitely more elegant looking than your swords. The blade is
Oh.
very thin. It comes to a very thin point, very lightweight.
That's hold on, sorry, someone's vacuuming in the background. I just want to call Zaz over and just be like, hey, this one seems your size, buddy.
I'm gonna look that way, and then it's like I see it's it's similar to my own rapier.
Yep, it looks very similar to your own rapier. In fact, it is a rapier.
Right. So okay, I'll walk over the but me checking any of the desks, I don't see like anything that's obviously Coraline's. Like no.
Did you roll another investigation?
No, I didn't. But
So
I
go ahead and do that for me.
25.
Completely
25.
lost interest.
It's hard to say with even with the 25 there aren't exactly names on these desks. Of course, like how high school works is that you guys go between different classes, between different periods, so students will all share these desks. Not it doesn't
But
particularly-
there's no like left behind evidence of like this is Coraline's gear. Please don't touch.
no, there's you don't see anything.
Okay. So if I don't see anything, then I'll walk up to the statue and I guess pull on the rapier, see if
Yeah.
see if I can dislodge it.
Yep, it dislodges pretty easily. It feels really nice in your hands.
For later.
It's let me see. I'm reading the design for it. The blade is it's got like a bit. It's silver, but when you hold it, like kind of like you turn it a little bit against the light, it has a bit of like a hollow red gleam to it.
Ooh.
The hilt is very intricately designed with vines and kind of leaves sprouting from the vines. What are you investigating, Rook?
little shelves over here.
Oh, with an 8, you don't find anything particularly like of note in this particular area. You do see that the cards next to you look pretty cool. There's a lot of like really detailed artwork on it.
Are they like little animals that have elements related to them?
No animals with elements. They are
No shiny
very
ones?
beautifully designed like deck of cards.
All right,
Um,
Pokemon cards.
they are not Pokemon cards.
Okay.
Thank
All
you
right.
for the jab.
Wait a second. Do these cards? I'm gonna pull out the cards from my pack and see if any of them match these cards on the ground.
They do not.
All right, all right, all right. Because I was about to pick them up.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, are you gonna just leave them on the ground?
You know what? I mean, if it's pretty cool, I still have some extra room in my pack, so I guess I will pick them up just in case.
Okay.
Who knows? Do I notice anything happen as I'm picking them up?
You do not.
Okay.
And when you pick it up, you count, assuming that you know how to count. Um,
10
uh,
fingers and 10 toes, so I can get that far.
you count up to 32 cards.
32.
Yep.
It's just cards with beautiful artwork on them.
They're, you know, like those really fancy deck of cards. I mean, they're still normal cards, you know, but they've got like really pretty inscriptions on it. Like the face cards are very detailed and whatnot. It's kind of something like that.
I'll
While
bring
all
these
this
over
is
to
going
Zaz.
on,
This
I'm
might
taking the
be something
time to
Zaz likes.
look at the weapon that I got.
Okay. Which weapon are you looking at?
The hammer.
The hammer. Um, are you trying to attune to it, or are you just inspecting it?
Yes, I'm trying to attune to it.
Okay, so you'll take. So I'll let you guys do that if you guys take a short rest or a long rest.
That'll take an hour. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys want to take a short rest or a long rest?
Long
Do we have
rest.
time for that? Like, is she looking for us? We don't know, right? We just kind of left the
I mean,
room.
we could lock the door.
Oh, yeah. What kind of door is it? Like, is it the kind of door with like
It looks like
handle?
there's only one entrance.
Yeah, it's like it's
The
yeah,
doorknob.
it's only one entrance. It's like one of the ones with the doorknobs. Like teachers can lock the door if they want to.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Should
all
go
the classrooms have like those lockable knobs on it.
definitely
Yeah.
like
Okay.
lock the door behind us.
But we definitely should take the the chance to take a long rest.
Okay. Then I'll lock the door. Is
Right.
Webby in here?
Oh yes, I totally forgot about
Okay. As long as the cat isn't also in here.
that.
Does the door open into the room, or did we have to pull it out of the room?
You pull it out.
Okay. So cat barricade.
I'm gonna pick up a table and barricade the door.
Well, it pulls out. They're gonna get in.
The point is, we hit the wall. This is what they taught us during the fire drills.
"Quote unquote" fire drills.
Not fire drills. The shooter drills.
Yeah.
Yes, active shooter.
Barricade the.
Uh,
I'll put as many desks. Well, I guess these drafting tables by the door as I can.
okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a strength check as you do that.
I'm just gonna go
Okay.
here.
Oh no.
With a 5, these desks are a lot heavier than you anticipated. They're made of like pretty heavy wood, and the drafting tables are usually they tend to be pretty big. So they're bigger, definitely bigger than your normal classroom size tables. So it you managed to maybe pull like 2 tables in the span of 30 minutes,
God,
and
this must have been where
you're
the
also
budget
like
football
pretty
team.
exhausted, so you don't have a lot of strength left in you.
All right. Okay. God damn, no. All right, that's safe enough, guys. I guess in the meanwhile, after I do that, everyone's just kind of wandering around, like exploring stuff.
Yeah, I came over here because I was so tired and I thought it was a real cat, but now I can see it's just a plushie.
I'm gonna
It's a
show
cute plushie though.
Zaz these cool cards that I found. Maybe he can add them to his collection of magic tricks.
I'll
And pulling them out of my pack, I'm gonna try doing a fancy shuffle, and probably can't do that, so it's just all gonna be on the ground.
I'm gonna also attune to the weapon I just got.
Okay. Are you guys choosing to take a long rest or a short rest?
Man, I mean, if we get
We
long, that's
really
great.
need a long rest.
Yeah, we need the long one.
But I don't know if it's advisable. But
Great, because we don't know
like, I don't want to
exactly.
go into a final boss fight with no third level spells.
Yeah, I
That's
say we take
fair.
the long
That's
rest.
fair.
The worst thing that's gonna happen is us get interrupted.
Okay, okay. I can volunteer for the. If we, I'll vote for the long rest if possible, because that would be perfect.
Hopefully you wait. You would lose bad luck by then, right? Because it's been 3
Hope,
days.
I think. What is it? I'm on the second day, so no, I still have one more day after this.
God.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I will lose the exhaustion at least.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
That'd be pretty nice.
I think most of us are agreed on long rest then.
Fuji's gonna ask Daz what he listens to when he turns on Blade.
K-pop.
No.
Aqua.
Venga Boys?
What the fuck is Aqua? I don't know what that is.
You don't know what
No
Aqua
strings
is?
attached.
I'm a Barbie girl.
No, Jesus Christ. He listens to Guilty Gear music.
Okay.
Yay.
So,
Alright.
I'm gonna touch the sword, and then every time he draws it, it's gonna say, you like the smell of the game. Every time he draws the sword, the Guilty Gear Strive song. It's gonna play
God.
Smell of the Game every time you start.
Does that wear off the other?
No, because I get 3, so he's my third one.
Best.
Alright,
Oh.
I'll take a final watch as well.
Okay, so
Oh,
Rook for first watch. Who's second watch?
Did I ask Duck Norris to take a watch?
Oh shit, I forgot about him.
Like, went to my second page.
Yeah.
Count as
The,
like
the
one of the
second
ship.
watch. I would say he could take the first watch with you, and you can do a straight roll instead of rolling with disadvantage.
Oh, sure.
Because he is unable to communicate really with anybody else other than yourself, right?
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. Okay. So me and Duck on the first watch. How
Yep.
many watches? 2,
That's
3,
usually 3.
3.
2 to 3.
Anybody want second watch?
I'll take the second watch.
Okay.
I'll take
So
third then.
okay. So you guys kind of, with the adrenaline wearing off, realize that exhaustion washes over you. It's been a long couple of days, and none of it in any way whatsoever has been easy. And as you feel like the search for Coraline comes within your grasp, each one of you slowly drifts off into a sleep. Rook, go ahead and give me a straight roll with perception.
Straight roll with perception. Let's do it.
Oh, I also wanted to say that I wanted to attune to my weapon. Is that
Okay.
gonna be okay?
No.
Yep.
Okay.
Why?
With a 6, you are sitting there. You're leaned up against the wall, next to the barricaded door that pulls outwards. And you yourself begin to fall into a deep slumber.
All right.
And as you fall into sleep, you swear that you are finding yourself back at school again, but this time you're on the football field and you're alone.
Oh.
Your
Right.
friends that you've journeyed with you are not there. Duck Norris is not there with you. It's a beautiful sunset, and the grass on the turf, well, the turf on the field. Is that how it works? The grass on the turf. Anyway,
Yeah.
the grass is green. And it's quiet. What would you like to do?
Nobody there. It's just me.
You can go ahead and roll another perception if you like.
Or disadvantage.
I'll say straight. With a 13, you do notice that there are birds in the sky. You don't see your teammates or you don't see your coach or anything. And you're just kind of standing there for a little bit, a
I
little dumbfounded.
try to run back towards the building.
Sure.
I want to like try to make my way back into the building and see if I can find anyone.
Yeah, so
In a slight panic.
you turn on your heels and you start to break into a run. You're sprinting back towards the school, but as you're running, it seems like the football field is stretching out further and further and further. And no matter how long it is that you run, and at this point, it probably feels like a good 2 minutes. It doesn't feel like you're getting any closer to the school.
The heck? Hello? Is is anyone out there? Hello? Dang, nothing, huh? What the heck is going on? Can I like? Oh man, what do I do? And I just can't move anywhere. Okay.
Well, you turned around, right? You turned
Mhm.
around to run back towards the school.
Yeah, but I didn't make it any closer to the school.
Correct.
Am I like in the same spot, or am I just like further downfield?
It it looks like as you were running, the field that you were like in the direction that you're running towards was stretching. But as you turn around to look backwards at where you were looking at before, uh, it seems like the distance is the same.
Oh my god. Am I wearing all the same stuff? Or am I like in my normal school uniform or the, just normal
You
street clothes?
look down and you look like you're in your normal outfit.
Heck. All right, well. Oh man. Where can I go? I can't. I just keep walking around and see if I can yell and get any response. I don't hear anybody if I'm just yelling around like hello, hey.
Where are you walking towards? Or are you just
Like
kind of like walking in circles or
yeah, just like walking in circles, just like yelling to people.
as you're walking in the circle, you don't see anybody, you're not getting any responses.
Heck. What if I like just wow, this sucks. I'm like really alone. I'm just gonna sit down and kind of look at the sky for a sec. What if I just close my eyes and count to 10?
Okay, you close your eyes. You count to 10. You open your eyes. And the sky still looks like it's still setting. Nothing particularly has changed about it.
What if I walk towards this sunset?
Okay. Walking towards the sunset, I'll say that you're going in the other direction of the school.
Okay.
Um, as you walk away from the school, You do see that the field goal is coming up closer to you.
Right.
What was your perception check? With your old perception check, you do begin to notice like right between the legs, the base of the field goal, kind of like a head of blue hair on the ground.
What? Okay, I'm definitely walking towards that. In
Okay.
fact, I'm running towards that. It's the only sign of a person around.
Yeah, and as you run towards this individual, I mean, they're not moving, they're not moving further away from you, and you get closer to them, and you quickly come to recognize that it's Coraline, the face that you've been searching for a very long time. And she's lying on her back, um, eyes wide open, and just staring up into the sky. And as she sees you approach, her eyes kind of like dart over towards you, and her mouth doesn't move, but she says, "Save me." And as that happens, we're gonna go to our second watch.
No! Why?
And who was it? Cimarine?
We're so close.
Jay. I think Jay.
Jay? Jay, as you are not necessarily you are not woken up by Rook, who, should be the one to, stir you awake for your watch. But being as someone who has always made preparations, you kind of probably gave yourself some sort of like, I don't know, like set an internal alarm, and
Mhm.
you wake up to find that Rook is passed out. Luckily, nothing happened during his watch, but maybe a little frustrated at Rook, who fell asleep. You will take the second watch, so go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. 17.
With a 17, you keep a watchful eye on the door, the barricaded door, with a familiar raven just kind of perched against one of the legs, staring at the door. There's probably like a window for people to look in, for the art classroom. Um, Occasionally, you hear some like sounds of feet dragging, and
So,
maybe like, yeah, a moan. uh Once you hear something like bang against the wall, um but nothing opens the door, nothing comes in while you're in the middle of your watch. uh let's see, your watch comes to an end, tense but uneventful. Rook, in your dreams, you see Coraline, and she says to save her. So what do you do?
I try to pick her up. Just be like, I'll save you. Well, actually,
mhm.
no, I'm okay. No, I just like, wait, how are you here right now? Where are we?
Where in your dreams?
In my dreams. I thought we were
To
like in.
save me.
How are you in my dreams? How do we save you? What happened to you?
The gems.
The gems. We have the gem. We've been finding the gems. What do you need us to do?
You need to break them.
Break them? All right. Wait, is she like does she seem weak? or like how does she look?
Give me an investigation. It looks like Coraline. Like it's weird that she's lying out on the football field under the field goal.
She doesn't look like injured or anything.
With a 5, you don't notice anything.
All right. Okay, Coraline. If you're saying that we're in your dream, in my dreams, slap me.
She doesn't.
I really need you to slap me right now. I gotta wake up. I gotta wake up because we have the gems. We're trying to save you, Coraline. We've been searching for you for days. How do I get back to the building? It seems like when I was running, it just kept getting further and further away.
The ground that you're standing on begins to rumble a little bit. And suddenly out underneath Coraline, the ground kind of breaks and her body falls into the cracks.
Wait, what? What? Can I jump in after her?
Yeah, you definitely can.
Doing it.
So you jump in after her and you two fall and you are greeted by darkness and you wait, but you don't necessarily find impact for like a couple more seconds. But what happens next is that we go into our last and final watch.
No! Why are you doing this to me?
Jay, at the end of your watch, you go over to Zaz and you wake him up.
Mm-hmm.
Zaz, you can go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
Okay. But before that, I'll be attuning to the rapier.
Yeah. We'll do that when you guys all wake up, just so I
Okay.
can go do it all at once.
Sounds good. So perception.
Mhm.
Doesn't go bad. 16, not bad.
16. Very much like what Jay was doing. You're staring at the door. Every now and then you take a look down at your rapier, give it a really good inspection. You turn your attention back towards the door. Every now and you notice that Rook kind of stirs a little bit in his sleep. Probably not having the best night's sleep given where you guys are and given the situations that you guys have been through. Um, but luckily for you guys, and also because I rolled absolute crap on encounters, you guys don't. You guys will have a long's rest without any interruption. Look, we make it back to you.
All right. All right.
You find yourself landing finally on some tiled floors. And around you is the floor below you is kind of like it's like the white tiles, and those are the only things that you see at the moment, and all around you is total darkness. You actually don't even see Coraline's body anymore, even though you jumped after her. And what would you like to do in this instance?
I call out for her.
When you call out for Coraline, you hear echoes, Coraline, Coraline, line, line, line. And it kind of like fades into nothingness.
I guess at this point, I'm just gonna start moving around. Just maybe make some circles around this edge of darkness. I guess because I'm like in a spot of light, or is it just totally dark?
It's it's not necessarily a spot of light. You're the ground that you stand on is just all white. So they're not like a light source or anything like that, but you do see what it is that is around you on the floor, I guess. Or like you do see like what the floor looks like, I guess. Is what I meant.
I guess I'll just head forward. Just start walking,
Sure.
and I'll just keep calling
Um
to Coraline.
yeah, and you keep calling out for Coraline, you keep walking forward, or what you assume is forward. Again, you're just greeted with the echoes, the reverberations of your voice bouncing back towards you. Um, and after your legs, it's getting to the point where your legs are getting tired from walking, and nothing's happening. Your throat's getting a little sore from shouting so much, and just as you're about to give up, you notice that this blob on the ground, maybe like 20-30 feet in front of you, and it sprouts and grows into this giant monstrosity of a monster.
But I'm also
And
like super tired at this point, right?
you're pretty tired. Um, and I would like you and only you to roll for initiative.
What? What is this?
You're gonna have bad luck and exhaustion.
No, he has no bad
That's-
luck. You also don't
Oh,
have exhaustion. It's you're getting tired, but you don't have exhaustion.
It was nice knowing you guys.
yet.
I salute to you. Oops. It's an 8. 10.
Okay, let me roll for mine. I'll let you know I wasted my natural 20.
Oh god!
And we're gonna go ahead and use your normal stat sheet. It's just you don't have your weapons on you.
Alright. Alright.
And this creature, uh 30 feet in front of you, we'll say 30 feet, flies towards you. And it moves in a terrifying speed. You see this creature as it comes to you. It's got like a skull like figure. The eye socket is just total darkness, and it's got teeth. Thing like teeth kind of growing out 3 inches past his jawline. And it's gonna take a swing at you. First is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Second is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
Right, and then you take 5 psychic damage.
Am I at full health in this little
You're
scenario?
gonna be at 4 health, yeah. And another 5 psychic.
Okay, okay.
And as it swings at you, you can hear echoes of all the insults and all the snide comments people have made about you. Some of them are familiar voices, maybe your mom's or close friends of yours. Some of them are probably just voices that you heard in passing when you're in school. These have always been things that you've heard and kind of like try to shrug off, like they, make fun of your intellect, make fun of like your naive personality. Um, and it's something that kind of like haunted you as you grew older, and you're on your way to college. So, what would you like to do next?
Do I have any rages?
I would say you would.
I'm going. This is. I don't know if I'm sad or angry, but I'm definitely at least a little bit of both.
There we go.
So yeah, I'm gonna rage and just swing because whatever this is not cool, and
You
I
would be
need this.
swinging with your fist, though.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Was it? I get. Am I proficient in my fists? No, right?
No, because that's a monk thing.
Is it straight D20 then, right?
Yes. Plus your strength.
I'm not good at punching.
A 12 hits.
Ooh.
And was it 1d4 plus strength as well, or just 1d4?
I think it's a 1d4 plus strength. So 5. Okay.
This will be a second attack.
Okay.
I'm just swinging for the fences at this point.
A 12 hits, yeah. Nice. 7.
Whatever this is, fuck this thing.
Anything else?
Can I use a bonus action to like grapple it?
Sure.
All right.
Go ahead and give me a strength check. It would be versus his strength.
No.
There it is. There.
As you go in and you make a leap for this creature, you hold your arms out as far as you can stretch them, and as you are just about within literally arm's reach of it, you wrap your arms around it, and it scatters into nothingness and reforms like back next to you. End your turn.
That's it. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. During as you fail to grapple it, you notice that he kind of like disapparated and then reapparated next to you, and then for his attack, he deapparates again, and you see these black. They're kind of like it's kind of like little like dust devils. It's kind of like swirling around and stuff like that, and it's just black specks, like kind of like sand. It's gritty, but also like really ethereal at the same time, and it whirls all around you. And I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw. I know, rough.
Bad?
Unfortunately, you don't make it.
Bad?
And bad. Lucky for you though, or maybe not. While it doesn't inflict physical damage or pain onto you, you see visions of people whispering behind your back. You see your mom's face in disappointment as she, looks at your report card and hears the news of schools wanting to withdraw their offer for you to get the full scholarships for not making good enough grades. You see the disappointments on your coaches' faces, on the people that you look up to as you were growing up, seeing that you weren't necessarily able to cut it in the more academic field. You see images of your friends moving forward. I mean, you have friends who are older than you as you were growing up, in high school, and you see that they are, while still students in college, are successful. They are either on the college football team or they're doing well with where they want to go down in their life. But you have always been kind of unsure of yourself. And with how school has been treating you lately, it's been a little bit more difficult. Now, go ahead and give me another wisdom saving throw.
What's happening to me? Why?
Unfortunately, you don't save.
Why?
So he's going to
Is
make 2
this-
attacks on you. Unfortunately, they do auto crit
Oh.
because you are paralyzed.
Why?
So I'm going to roll for damage. I'm giving you. I'm being a nice DM, and I'm giving you the opportunity to break your bad luck.
Bring it.
So, if you take, let me add all this up. You take 27 points of, I luckily did not roll super well, of psychic damage.
Okay. Okay.
Raging, so you take half of that.
Nope. I do
You're
not.
not raging?
I am raging.
Oh, psychic, you don't. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right, go ahead and
All right. Go.
give me another wisdom.
One for all the marbles. None of the marbles.
Yeah, unfortunately you're not breaking just yet. And you're during this whole time you're seeing different visions of like your friends, your family, your mentors, the people that you look up to, just over and over and over in your head.
On the verge of a mental breakdown.
So during all this time while you're like paralyzed, what's kind of going through your head?
That same mixture of anger, anger because everyone I thought I could trust or everyone I thought that I was good with is saying all these things, but at the same time, it's kind of starting to be outbalanced by just like this massive wave of sadness because I try so hard to be liked by everyone, but it seems like even with the people that I know and care for, like it's not a mutual feeling, and so I'm kind of at this point where like I kind of want to just sit down and give up, but I know that the only way past this is to do what I've always been good at, and is to push through and move forward, right? And so I'm like just at this big mental battle in my head,
Okay.
and I don't know what to do.
So he's going to go ahead and give another 2 attacks. I thank you guys for sitting here while we do kind of like a solo one-on-one battle. So you take 31 points of psychic.
All
Are you
right.
still up?
Nope.
Okay. Oh boy. So you fall into a deep slumber and you don't die or anything. We can rest assured on that. And as you fall into even deeper unconsciousness because you are dreaming, you are sleeping, you see the faces of your companions that you've been traveling with the past couple of days as you go on search for Coraline. Um, you are reminded of like the awkwardness of this kind of weird tag team, like, group of friends. None of you guys really ever hung out with each other during the school year. You really only became friends because of summer school. But this sort of connection that you guys have built up over the past several days and from summer school itself has been one of the more special connections you've definitely encountered in your life. These people aren't hanging out with you because of your prowess as a football player and your potential as a football player. These people enjoy your presence because you're a silly person. You are usually always looking on the more positive light. For you, it's normally a glass half full versus half empty glass. And as you're falling into unconsciousness, you do see that your friends helping you, and it kind of gives you a newfound sense of hope. And as you are falling back into unconsciousness, what do you do? Or into further unconsciousness?
What do I do? I was just seeing like images of them.
Yeah, you're kind of like reliving the memories you have with them from over the summer, over your adventures in this weird world.
I just want to say out loud, thank you. And I kind of shed a little bit of a tear before I fall asleep.
As you find yourself hitting the ground, you wake up with a jolt. Your whole, like kind of whole, like your whole muscles tense, and then you're suddenly awake. And when you're awake, you see that your friends are out and about, just now waking up, preparing for a new day.
In the art room?
In the art room.
I
So,
want to go over and gather everyone together.
okay, so you're just like pulling everybody into like a huddle or something?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pulling everybody into a huddle.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to reach around and just give everybody a large hug.
Group hug.
Group up, guys. I need to tell you something. So the first thing is, I've had a lot of good experiences at the school, but the best experience, even more so than those 2 amazing wins that I brought the team to last year, um, even more amazing was meeting you guys. And I just want to say thank you. And if it weren't for you guys, I don't know where I'd be right now. And on that note, I kind of brush off my shoulder. I saw Coraline in my dream. I was dreaming, I think. It felt like a dream, but it also felt pretty real. I saw a lot of things in this dream. There was like some crazy ghost skull thing. There were just a lot of people that I thought were my friends, but I realized that you guys are my real friends. And I guess at the same time, I saw Coraline and she said to save her. I saw a lot of things. Tell me you guys saw these things. It wasn't just me. Did you guys see anything?
If I dreamt something, I don't remember it.
Oh man, it was just me? Okay. But yeah, anyway, yeah, like, thank you guys. This has been probably one of the best experiences I've ever had, despite this whole thing being crazy as heck with the monsters and the fighting and the kid over there behind us. I don't know what he's all about. But this has been
So,
amazing. But we found, I mean, I saw Coraline, and that has to mean something, right?
what I'm
Where
gonna
did
do
you
for
see her?
you, give me a second. So what I'm gonna do for you, Rook, because I know it's been really painful playing with bad luck, and the combat ended up being a little bit more difficult than I anticipated.
I got my ass kicked.
I do apologize for that. I am going to do away with your bad luck, and
Oh,
I'm going to instead give you level 1 exhaustion.
okay. Okay.
So you do have disadvantage on checks, but you are no longer suffering from bad luck.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I gotta tell everyone though. Coraline, I saw Coraline on the field. That was like the first thing I saw. Well, not the first thing. The first thing I saw was nothing. But I found Coraline on the field, and there was nobody else there, but she was there, and she seemed fine. But she also seemed, I don't know what the word is, far away. Uh,
Distant.
distant. Yes. Yes. But she said to save her, and I had to ask her how. And then like she was she told me like the gems, we have to break the gems. And then I tried to like ask her how to break the gems, and then like she like fell through this hole in the ground, and I tried to jump in after her. I just ended up in this weird dark room where some skull thing like messed me up mentally and physically. I saw a lot of shit, but I think we have at least a lead now. The rest of this stuff I can deal with later. I we got something to work with, guys. Maybe we can get her, then we can get out of here and away from all this craziness.
I mean, breaking the stones is definitely an option that we've got.
And I mean, if
Can we even
break
break
them,
them?
An option.
Can we even
we
break
Yeah,
them?
haven't
we can
tried.
try.
And like, I mean, at least if we break them, then you know, crazy mom doesn't get them, right?
Which I am all for.
Or the cat.
Or the cat. Should we give it a try and see what happens? We have all 4 of them, right? We do.
No, we only have 3.
No, so you have 3.
Oh,
We don't
We
know
need-
where the last one is.
we need to find the last one. Okay.
Yeah.
What if we
and
try
don't
breaking
wanna-
one now? Do you think that would help? Or should we do like a all at the same
Well,
time
my,
kind of thing?
my hypothesis is that the gems are holding the world together, and
Oh.
breaking one might deteriorate the world faster.
As you guys started talking about the gems, YB kind of pipes up. Like you guys are all in like a big huddle, and he's just like out there in the middle, just kind of like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Um,
imagine like the camera is like facing down and you just see, from the feet up, it's just a bunch of people huddled around each other like in a football huddle. Because that's how the
uh,
hug went.
that's the hug that you know best.
So we all kind of like pull our heads up and look over at YB like, what?
um, Gem, and he kind of like fishes through his trench coat pocket and he pulls a gem out.
Oh, this
Oh.
motherfucker! I'm gonna walk up to him and just snatch it out of his hand.
I thought you were gonna slap him.
I thought you were gonna slap him too.
No, I'm just gonna take it from him and be like, "Give me that." Jesus Christ!
What? I didn't think
I
it
thought you were
was
gonna smack him up.
Why
important.
we-
Wait, I don't
Nobody
even know what
wants-
this
no, no, no,
is.
no. Nobody wants to hear it. And I take it. What color is it?
Oh, you're
Um,
so mean.
I believe it is green. You guys have blue, red, purple. So this one's green.
Okay, I give the green one to Brooke.
Okay.
And then I hold everybody take out the gems and just hold them in your palms.
So
I take out mine.
as
I'm
each
holding
of
mine
you
too.
are holding the gem in your hand, you each hear the respective like poem riddle thing. The one that is in the newest one that's in Rook's hand, you hear undo the magic this world holds, an untold tale lost through time. Cut the strings and it all unfolds. To the world you return sublime. In a room you found similar reprieve. Trapped in stasis, there lies a friend. Our magic makes a quick retrieve, and soon this story shall find its end. I'll
That was a
copy
lot to
and paste it.
unpack.
So it does sound like we do have to
Yeah,
break
it definitely sounds like we break them.
But what are these strings that we have to cut, right?
It's
cut
the
the string.
gems.
Oh.
They're holding the world together.
Oh.
The only
But-
question that I
but
have
in a room, you found
is,
similar.
do we
reprieve.
have to find Coraline first?
Yeah,
I feel like that's probably a good idea. Because we don't know, right?
yeah.
Because this could go either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if we break them all now, we're abandoning Coraline.
And it does say she's trapped, so it doesn't mean that we're necessarily like we'll like free her.
Yeah,
It just says we'll return to the world.
yeah.
So we
So-
could return without her, which is not what we're here for.
No, we have to save her.
Okay,
Oh,
so
man.
as you guys come to that conclusion, I will tell you guys the new weapons that you guys found.
Ooh.
Um,
Okay, I'm gonna go bathroom break real quick. I think
Okay.
it's just them that got weapons, so I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
Let's see, Jay, you have a warhammer called the Fallen Star. It is a +2 bludgeoning weapon
Oh, nice.
forged from a meteorite. It
Oh, that's
deals
awesome.
2d6 bludgeoning damage plus 1d10 force damage.
Wow.
Wow.
Once per day, you may use it to strike the ground, dealing the same 4d6 damage to all enemies within 10 feet. They fall prone on a failed save if they are large or smaller. This ability resets each evening at the same time. When the meteorite first comes to Earth, but we'll just say it resets at midnight.
Cool.
So this
Yeah.
is, I'll do it in Discord chat because I think the Roll 20 breaks it up.
Okay.
Fallen Star. And I'll say the other weapon found in the gem that went to you is supposed to go to Shuji. So because I wanted everybody to have like a new weapon to play with for the the end game. So Shuji, you have a +2 Great Club, which I did double check you are proficient in it.
All right.
It is a 2d8 +2 bludgeoning damage. You can use it as a melee or as a ranged weapon, 25 feet, or 50 feet for disadvantage. When you are attuned to this weapon, receive a +1 to Constitution. When you make a ranged attack, the target must roll a con save. On a failure, they take an additional 2d6 radiant damage or half on a success. You can use this 3 times a day, and it resets at dawn. So this one, the name is called the Brilliant Blunderbuss Great Club.
What? These sound sick.
Yeah, this fight is gonna be fun. Cimarine, you have the Insignia of Claws. This jewel, the jewels in this insignia is of the Cult of the Dragon, and it flares with purple light when you enter combat, empowering your natural fists. While wearing the insignia, you get a +1 to bonus attack to attack rolls and damage rolls you make with unarmed strikes with natural weapons. Such attacks are considered to be magical. Each you now deal 2d10 force damage. This target must roll a strength save or be pushed back 10 feet. 3 times a day, you can choose to activate the insignia. Make a melee spell attack against one creature within 5 feet of you. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 acid damage, and it resets at dawn.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wait, who got this brilliant blunderbuss?
That one is Shuji.
Dude,
I'm gonna
that sounds sick.
highlight it like that, so it's easier for you guys to.
Ooh, you guys got some cool new toys.
+2. Yeah, I didn't give you one, Rook. I do apologize for that, just because you got a lot of toys.
Oh, dude, yeah, I got plenty of toys. I'm fine.
Yeah,
No,
wow.
it's fine.
Yeah.
No, yeah, no.
Zaz, you have the Excelsior Rapier. You get a +1 to bonus attack and damage rolls with this magical weapon, and it deals an additional radiant damage equal to 2d6. Let's see. In addition, you can cast Fireball as a 3rd level spell as a bonus action. The save DC for this spell is 16, and it can only be used once per day. However, you also get Swift Intellect, which is the wielder of the sword gets +1 to intelligence and dexterity.
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah, you.
You're like, wait, what?
I thought you said Rook for some reason.
No.
I was like, why does Rook get into
Yeah.
No, this
It
is for
means
you.
I won't be -1 anymore.
Oh shit.
Okay, Celsius Rapier. Awesome. I'll put that. That looks
Dude,
cool,
ooh, those are some nice toys. Ooh,
Those are some nice toys. Okay, so you guys can all add that to your character sheets.
and it's a +1 to attack damage. Also deal. So it also deals radiant damage.
Let's see. Yes, it deals an additional 2d6.
Awesome.
Okay,
Turn
can you
radiant.
uh, can you walk me through it again because I'm not
Sure.
sure.
I can also edit it for you.
Movement takes
Yeah.
day.
Oh, yeah, your
I already
sheet.
did that until then.
Where's your sheet? Not pulling up. So, is it the claws at the bottom?
Oh wait, I put it in the weapons as well. Yep. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Insignia of claws. Okay. So let me.
Oh man, this is about to be wild.
Do you use strength normally when you attack, or do you use dex?
Um, I th- I
think
didn't. Well, Dex is more. So yeah, Dex.
you should be using dex, right?
Mhm.
So speed dex plus proficiency. It is a self. Magical bonus is it is a +2. No, it is not.
One.
You get a +1.
Yeah.
Crit range. 2d10. Yep. Force damage. Oops. And if it's a crit, you get a 4d10. So we'll do that one. Damage 2. I think we can no. For the acid one, we'll just do a second another weapon, and we'll just say insignia acid in parentheses, and it'll just be an additional 1d10.
Mhm.
And acid. Oh, and let's see. I think it is strength save, spell DC for pushed back 10 feet. Okay, we'll go ahead and make this. Okay, and then go ahead and roll for attack. Why is it +7? +17? Yeah, okay. Oh, it's because I did a crit. Okay, yeah, that works. And then
I like the +17 though.
Yeah, what you if it's doing like a second type of damage, you click. Remember to click the damage 2, right? Like check
oh,
mark
is that where I put it? Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah,
And I'll
so
do
you
that
do.
then.
So
Okay,
damage
okay.
1 is the normal damage. Damage 2 is what you add on top.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and do that. Let's try this again. Why am I rolling crits? Confused. Okay, cool. That works.
Oh, wait, why
Great.
isn't 18 a crit?
I don't know.
Okay, I can't cast it. Make sure its crit range is just 20.
Oh, maybe that's why. Oh, I wrote 0. Ha.
Ah,
Never mind.
you made all the rolls crits.
Yep.
It's weird that it's saying cast on self though.
See.
Oh, that's
Range.
a range.
Well, it's
5
not
feet.
range.
Yeah, it's range, so 5 feet.
Range 5 feet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 feet. I've never had to do custom things
So
before.
so it does.
There you go.
How do you
force
do
and
the
acid
damage? How do you do the damage too?
So here I can post a screenshot.
Okay.
Here, I'll just edit his sheet.
Okay.
That's what it should look like.
Gee.
Just check mark the box next to damage 2, then you input.
Oh, okay. And then it'll automatically do that on the.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you look at mine, it says piercing and then radiant.
Gotcha.
So it does force and acid. That's cool.
Mm.
Yeah, these are all things that I looked up. So I was just like,
Ah,
I
there we
want
go.
to
There
give
we go.
something cool to everybody.
It
Sick.
shouldn't be
And
doing acid, right? As well.
it should be. That's what the thing said.
Let me look at
On a
it.
hit,
That's
the target
that's
deals
like
1d
three,
So
1d10 acid.
but that's like if you activate it, and it's three times
that's
per
gonna
day.
that's
3
gonna
times a
give
day.
me
Yeah. Yeah, so
That-
you
the
don't
acid's
have to.
gonna-
It'll just automatically be there, but you can just say I
Mm,
don't want to
You
activate
can
it.
ignore
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the damage normally is 2d10 blood, 2d10 force, which is
Mhm.
correct.
Mhm.
Correct.
Cool.
Oh boy, I'm excited.
I'm scared of the fight if we need this gear.
That is also true.
I, and yeah, I can edit things on D&D Beyond, but Roll20, I don't know if it's just because I'm so used to D&D Beyond. Roll20 is just like looking at a foreign language.
It's not like the most UI friendly.
no.
Awesome. What would you guys like to do now?
Okay. So the dream. Are we still gonna go? It's 9 o'clock already.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess this is a good place to actually end everything then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
It depends on everyone else.
It's 12:15.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the next couple of might get pretty long, so
True,
is fine.
true.
Well, they're not going to be 7 hours long.
oh, I am so excited and I'm so scared.
Oh
same.
man.
So fucking sad. For as Critical Role is coming to an end for campaign 2 tomorrow.
Oh
Man,
shit, really?
I can't
Yeah.
believe
Mhm.
people actually got upset at the cast members for for Mercer being like, "Hey, it's coming to an end," and then
That's one of those things that has driven me so
Brian W.
insane.
Foster defending them, being like, "Hey, it's coming to an end. Get over it."
I know, right? I mean,
He didn't say get over it, but people got mad at him for defending Matt. It was so stupid.
Who
It
were
was
they?
just like
Who defended Matt?
Brian W. Foster, the guy who.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I know who he
conquered-
is. Yeah.
He does Talks Machina and is engaged to
Yeah.
Ashley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like he said, he was just like calling people out for being upset that it's coming to an end. Like
As he should
people
be.
who were upset were like calling for, like, we're being like vitriolic, not that they're like
Mhm.
sad that it's ending, but they're
like-
like, you can't end this. I love this, right? Those
Oh,
stupid
God.
people.
Hasn't this been
Yeah.
like a
So
They
like a
have
Brian W.
just
3-year
gotten
campaign or something,
so
right?
much
Yeah.
It's 3
unneeded
years.
hate.
3.5, I think.
Jeez, I always wanted to start it, but it's kind of like I wish I could get like highlights instead of having to watch like.
dude, no,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
I
they
agree.
They have
I agree.
highlights. They have that. Yeah, they have
Oh, they
highlights
do?
actually. Yeah.
Oh, I might go back
Um,
to it because I remember I watched like the first 2-3 episodes of this second campaign. I'm just like, oh, this is gonna be long.
Yeah, it's rough.
Oh,
It's kind of like
But-
jumping in
Well,
an
all of
anime
those
after
are
it ends.
a couple years long.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, but like I mean, I'm sad. And when Matt said, it, I'm like, what? So I can
Oh, man.
understand like people's shock because like they're only level 15, and I was under the assumption that they're gonna get all the way to 20. Then I'm like, no. So I was like
Yeah.
in disbelief, but
Exactly. I'm sad that it's over, but all of these people, and this is not just related to them making the decision to end it, but this has been something that has been going on for the past several months, where they'll make a decision or one of the players will do something or choose to do something. Like the amount of people that were sending Marisha and Ashley and Matt hate when they decided to do the date has just been
really,
god awful.
well,
Yeah.
was it Beauregard and
Mhm.
oh shoot,
Bo
what's
and
her
Yasha's
name?
date.
Yasha. They had a